It was a breaking news. Everybody said Awurabena Aubyn already 11 out of 19 police stations to lead by 164 votes. It's a provisional results. A TV3 for a drop here. Stay tuned.
Polling stations. Now you see at the river no.
Take place. On the other hand, if she fails to replicate that same performance, then things could change because it's just a gap of 164. 3 or 4 of those stations, depending on the turnout, and already we know that the turnout is not looking too good.
True.
And so, depending on how the turnout plays out, 3 stations could close down, gap down quickly, unless she's able to maintain that performance. And so, the updates that we can give to our viewers at this point in time and our listeners on 3FM is that out of 11 polling stations, 11 out of the 19 stations, that is 58% of the results out so far. The NDC candidate, Awurabena Aubyn, is leading by 164 votes.
And it's a very important context you put to the numbers as we're seeing right now, because Awurabena Aubyn came into the contest today with a deficit of 48.
48, yes.
In favor of Nana Ekuafo.
Yes.
Now, she was strong, knowing that she's been a former member of parliament before that. What we're seeing right now, it clearly tells your story. But this 164 votes, with the voter turnout as we have seen right now playing out, it's a fundamental concern that has been raised as to whether there will be enough to overturn and then also have it flipped in her favor. But you see this, that there are so far 281 polling stations as far as we do know, a total of 281. If the numbers we're seeing from this 11 out of the 19 is anything to go by, we have so far some 273 thereabout polling stations results fully as captured here with 8 remaining. The 8, we're going to run through the numbers to see the total eligible voters in those 8 the polling stations and as to how that plays out as well. There's one that has come through right now as well, which is the Godfest polling station in the Akroma North constituency. That went in favor of Nana Ekuafo.
Yeah.
But if you're looking at the margins of victory for both candidates, you can understand why Awurabena Aubyn is saying this increase in her favor of 164. Because let's look at the one that had over 645, about 645 eligible voters.
Yeah, the article.
School complex. 645. You had just a little over 200, 100 of them, and then Nana Ekuafo just about 77.
In fact, earlier in the day when we did the analysis on the voter turnout, we made a point that it will come down to that voter turnout. The reason being that we know for a fact that whenever by-elections takes place, the voter turnout goes down. We also said that historically, if you do a longer spread from 1992 to 2024, Ablekuma North generally, they tend to do a little better than the national average. So the point that we made is that because it is a stronghold of the NPP, what it means is that if any 10 people vote and the NPP gets 7 and the NDC gets 3, it means that if less than 10 fails to show up, logically you can project soundly that the NPP is likely to lose more than the NDC. And the challenge again, which Kemini and the guests have discussed over and over, has to do with the fact that the NPP has not been consistent on whether they want to participate in this election or not. And that is why we are making the point that with what we've seen so far, Nana Ekuafo would have to improve her performance in terms of the remaining 8 stations. If she's not able to change the trend and improve her performance and maintains the current performance, then the NPP may have allowed the NDC to make history.
And Joseph, that's why you heard her make the call around 1:30 p.m. when they addressed the press on the chaos that had erupted right from the beginning of the polls till around 1:30 p.m. thereabout. She, after condemning the violence, then went on to call her supporters to come out and vote. Now, at that point, the violence had already happened. The chaos had taken place, which was a demotivation for them to step out to vote. As to whether that call made any significant impact to get her voters or her supporters to come out and vote is one question that the answer would only be given in the next couple of hours ahead of us when we have the full picture of the 8 polling station results left and who is going to win this constituency. Is it Awurabena Aubyn of the NDC or Nana Ekuafo of the MPP? But for now, as Joseph has just stated clearly, Awurabena Aubyn is in the lead with 11 polling station results It's a difference of 164 votes.
And we have to emphasize, very important emphasis is that the outstanding votes from the 8 stations far exceed 164. And so for her path to victory is to repeat the performance that she's displaying in the stations that we've recorded 11 so far. The path to victory for the MPP candidate is she has to perform much better, because the voter turnout, we've seen it already. It's not any significant. And so the turnout is not going to change. What they voted is what they voted. And so the results outcome is what she has to improve in order to change her fortunes.
Let's see. And let's go straight to a conversation right now. And Kevin, this picture also sends a certain signal of how things are going to play out, is it not?
Absolutely. And gentlemen, I was hoping you would tell us which 8 polling stations we are expecting, so that I can start to do the permutations of how this will go, as if I know the numbers. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for bringing that to us. Let me take what you have just revealed to us to Hamza, because his skin is in the game, Hamza. It's looking good for your skin in the game, because our projection is that she's already in 164 lead over the NPP candidate. It must be good news. But listen, they're saying that the path to victory is only if she's able to replicate her performance in the 11 polling stations so far. Is that possible?
Shows that the NDC
That's right. Victory has come. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's right. 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 Congrats. Ah, babe, you win your police station. You win them. You win them. You win them. You do them. You win them. That's right. 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 You're not going to the country farm. Oh, Charlie.
Nina ekwana wie ye no womo etimi ebeto ye 59 ena womo etimi ebeto ye 59 no NPP Nana Akua Owusu afriye enya emu 21 ena afe NDC Awurabena Aubyn esoso enya emu 38 na yakasa idie ni nyina enya aba na wie ya NDC fo a womo ewo empotam hanum se ni youth no ebi mo astarte eji womani a womo jubilate ya na efi se efi anopa abato yi enya ehye ase no eya ade a tema mayor wabo empempen ewo hanum se sa ekosi se no ni nyina enya aba na wie ye no enti no ni nyina aba na wie ye de ye be try say ye ni yi be bright ebe kasa na yaje ono so no na dwenchre sade ni nyina aba na wie ye de obeka ede afa ho honorable yi be bright yamwakwa baba Onua TV so.
Thank you very much.
Efi anapa ena wabom pempen wo wa hanu musenya ate o sesesei ni nyina aba na wie ye sa polling centers here 2 polling centers here e wa hanu musei no NDC LED da na obeka
And I say no dear na ye nim say lead dada. Just say be mu ye o ma dwen say on betwe ade ama na ye tintin. Nti e call first one na ye no ye to me kind sa ampa anka. But enam say issues about whom nya pink sheeter ebe chere ebe prove ye win nti no na e was say yes an ye biom. Nti ye so musa because na ye in there ye nim say ye ade. Nti eno na ada edi no na ya fire ade
se woka se eno na ada edi a hanum say eye 2 polling centers aka 17 ni nyina no wanya ate bibisa mu leadi ana.
Oh yes yeah leadi wo baby amati bia no ye leadi enti mimi gina he dey my relax because minim say enye hankwa.
Okay enti say ni nyina aba na wie ye wo hu ne se mu eledi enti wo hu ne se anigye no ebe hyase ananse se even ni nyina krampo ko na wie ye ne se de wo gidie wa rechem se mu ledi no se ade na tani a ebe ye wo nwanwa.
Oh ansa na me ba na ma celebrate ansa na e ba ya leadi me ne Awurabena ewo mu se na ye bre because of the protracted nature of things. So they are celebration, they are celebrating that. Yeah, nim results no dada. Inti enye confirmation keke. Na they are celebrating for the last 5-6 months. Inti we inye celebration. We ye semwe hu. Inti obi abre ye pentema koye juma. She omo ke 3-5 months o. Obi a wo parliament. Afiansa minu aba oko. Obe konsu wa bre. Inti osa njina hu me kakra na oye slow kakra. Inti e wasa ye nyina ye som na parliament nyina nsom na make sure say abrekuma no fofo omo nka echi inti ye nyina ye be som.
Honorable medase enti no tema mayor na ye ne no adi enkomo no na sei na ehanum sei etie sade ani nyina anya aba na wie ya wo mo ehwe ani mo say wo mo ebetimi ede box no akopie mo wo bia ya o mo ekokoleti ni nyina no sei na etie aposifo bambo ho nsem no ayede pa immigration for apostifo na afa fire wo mo enyina e wo hanum sei bia wo mo ehwe say wo mo ebetimi na wo mo ede enioma no akọ sade etie pepepe sei de emaburu no efi anapa ene na ria so sade na omo eye dede ebom pempen ewo ehanum sei no sei bibia ayedi ewo empotam hanum sei a eye Church of Pentecost Odoko 2 and afa Church of Pentecost North Odoko 4 ni nyina aba na wie ya emaburu ni nyina ayedi obia ehwe sade process no esi ekono enti no de ekoso ewo ehanum sei sesia na ye twa ho mfoni de kire onua TV na afe onua FM yetiefo na yahwefo enyina ne kenkan no bibia eko smooth bibia ni honuma esiye se ebia ya bot figure bi so na obi enti ase bibia sa ansi enoa ene se agent no omo enyina oni omunya omo ho enti ase na ne pink sheet no omo ahwe na omo assign pepepe okay say abrantie baako asa chenchina obedi omo ka no achi na wone womo akọ eno na postifo no so no enti ase but still na no what the vim ene takashe or the vim ne takashe ahwiri aboka ne to a oni womo movie a womo ekwa ye hwe sese omo ebeyi na sinchen ana sesen obeto aso na wone womo akwa na nti sese de ye kase de ballot box no na womo atimi ama eso a womo de ekobia ya womo ekọ na womo akọ collate nti ye kase de sei na ehanum sei nti a sese obia ni so atene wan womo won potem ha sei NDC for ahu de womo enyaye na NPP for so no ahu de womo enyaye nti no bibia akọ na wie ye ne 19